Hi everybody, my name is Mike with OneUp FBA, and in this video we're going to be covering the 4 major keys to success if you want to run an Amazon wholesale business. So without wasting any time, let's dive right into it. So I've gone ahead and broken this down into 4 main topics. Topic number 1 is going to be our licensing and LLC, and what type of permits do we need to provide to a wholesaler. Number 2 is going to be what type of tools and software can we use to help us analyze the products those companies carry. Number 3 is how do we prep these products and what does that kind of look like to get the product ready to go to an Amazon fulfillment center. And number 4, what does this business look like at scale, and how do we take our $5,000 a month business and get it up to a $50,000 a month business? So whether you are working directly with a brand, a supplier, a distributor, they're all going to request from you basically the same documents. And that's going to be in the form of an entity. I always like to say an LLC. So LLC, EIN, and reseller's permit, which is also called a wholesale license, wholesale permit, sales tax license. There's a ton of different names for this, but let me break it down for you this way. An LLC can be easily acquired and applied for on inkfile.com or LegalZoom. Once you have that business information, you can use the information on the irs.gov website to apply for your EIN number. Now, an EIN number is going to be used on almost all the applications in the wholesale business for opening new accounts with a supplier, brand, or distributor. Your EIN number is essentially your business social security number. And the third document is going to be your wholesale permit. What this actually is a tax-exempt permit because we are not the end consumer of the products we are buying. So we are buying these products tax-exempt because we're going to be selling them to the end consumer, and Amazon will collect and remit the sales tax for that sale. Let's dive into part 2, the tools and software that you can use to be successful in the wholesale business. So there are 4 main tools I like to use. The first tool you will utilize is Keepa. The second tool is going to be RevSeller. RevSeller is a quick and easy to use calculator right on your browser, and it is a Google Chrome extension. That tool helps you dive into fees and profit really quickly when you are reviewing products from a supplier. The third tool I use frequently is Jungle Scout. Now, Jungle Scout is a sales and data estimator, so if you want to check out how many units per month a product is selling, I would highly recommend taking a look at the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. The fourth tool, and probably one of the most important to actively track your ongoing profit and margin and ROI on certain products, and kind of the ability to audit your inventory as you continue to test products from a wholesaler or distributor, is going to be Seller Board. So cumulatively, all of these tools I use on a daily basis to calculate profit, find opportunities, and see if there's any listings we can hop on and just jump in the mix and get a piece of the revenue that's being produced on that listing. The third phase of our business after product research and identifying profitable opportunities with our supplier's product is going to be prep. We need to do preparation of these products for Amazon FBA. Polybagging multiple products into a bundle, using FNSKU labels to cover different barcodes. These are Amazon identifiers. Now, the whole process of product prep, I would really recommend doing yourself in the beginning of the business. Not only does this help you get better at inbound shipping and really understand the whole process of sending your wholesale products to Amazon, but when you are actively trying to maximize profits in the beginning, it's good to cut down on additional costs like paying companies to do tasks for you. That's going to come at a premium price the more you outsource. So in the beginning, try to prep the product yourself. Go through the process of shipping those products to Amazon. How do we pack it? What does that look like? All of those things are going to be important to do in the beginning of our business. Now, if for any reason you live in an apartment or you have no way to receive inventory, that is okay. We are able to utilize an Amazon FBA prep center. Let's try to identify products that are above $25 in sale price. The reason being is because it's not uncommon to pay anywhere from 60 cents a unit all the way up to $2 a unit for products to be bundled, prepped, polybagged, FNSKU labels being applied. If we pay another company to do that, it's going to come with additional fees. Because margins in wholesale are already right around 10 to 15% profit margin, We want to be selling a mid to higher ticket item to properly be able to afford to pay people to prep those products for us. So is it possible to do this business from an apartment, or if you don't have garage access or you don't have a warehouse access? Absolutely. We have over 100 students that primarily use prep centers in our program. And they would all agree that those $25, $30 products and higher are really what you want to shoot for. That way you have a $3, $4, $5, $10 profit per unit, and we can pay somebody easily $1 to prep those products. So if you're working with lower ticket products, I really recommend prepping your products yourself. So now that we've kind of talked about the first 3 stages of the business, from getting an LLC and all your documentation to fill out applications, using tools and software to identify profitable opportunities, and what are some ways that we can actually prep these products? You can do your own prep or pay a prep center. And the 4th part of the business is, what does this business look like at scale? How do we go from our first $1,000 in sales to $10,000 or $10,000 to $50,000? Now, at every level of the business, you're going to slowly start to incorporate different systems of efficiencies. So how do we prep these products quicker? Or how do we label products faster? Or how do we cut down on logistics to save money on our products overall? Really, this business at scale, everything about wholesale is a volume game. The more product you buy from a wholesaler on one purchase order, the more reasonable it is to get a lower cost per unit. And the more pallets you're shipping on a truck, either to you or to a prep facility, the lower the cost will be per pallet to get those shipped to the right place. And likewise, when those products are prepped and heading into Amazon, the larger volume you are doing, the lower the price will be per unit landed at Amazon. So let's do one final recap. So a supplier is going to want your documentation, so we can use an LLC, EIN, and a wholesale permit. Then we have to identify profitable opportunities. From there, step 3, we need to find a way to prep these products using a prep center, or we can utilize our own prep, ship it to you. Now, some suppliers will not ship residentially, so the way we go about doing that is either utilizing a prep center or shipping to a local freight terminal. I highly recommend getting in touch with a freight broker such as FreightQuote or Unishippers. You will want to open an account with a freight broker so we can easily move these products around. Keep in mind, we're in the business of making money with physical product. We are not in the business of freight. So let a freight broker help you out. Easily schedule your shipments from point A to point B. It will streamline your business and really cut down on the stresses of logistics. And lastly, as your business continues to grow, you want to actively audit your products using a tool like Sellerboard to really see how your items are performing, how many units you're selling on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. And this way we can also see when our margins are getting too tight and we no longer want to carry those products in our business. So I know this was a lot of information, but I hope it was informative for you guys. I have a lot of exciting videos coming soon. If you are ready to start an Amazon wholesale business of your own or transition from the RA/OA space into wholesale, so right below, I will link a completely free training that goes more into depth about this business.